Good morning everyone, and welcome to my kitchen where I am going to bring you along and show you what I eat for breakfast over the next week. The kids will usually eat breakfast in the morning, and then I don't eat until after I get home from dropping them off at school, and I have waited a little bit, usually about 10 o'clock in the morning. That is my intermittent fasting. I just push it off a few hours into the morning. Today's breakfast are homemade sourdough bagels with a banana on the side, and growing up I always heated them up in the microwave and put cream cheese, but it wasn't until I got married and Landon said it's so much better to toast them in the toasters. Homemade bagels are so much better than the store-bought bagels. Doesn't have all of those nasty preservatives and ingredients in them. You can make these without sourdough. I'm sure there are many recipes on Pinterest, but homemade bagels are worth it. Before I toast my bagel, let me show you my very ancient toaster. This thing has been living on one little leg for so long, and I think it's finally hit the dust. I don't know what you say. Anyway, the kids have a hard time holding that one down because it hurts their finger. The little knob popped off. This thing is very old. However, we were gifted these toasters from Keystone, and I think first that the colors are so fun. I was going to get a white toaster, and I thought, no, life is too short to go plain and white. And so I thought that the kids would think these colors were a lot of fun. They have so many cute little colors. They are very affordable toasters on Amazon, but what I like about them, I don't like a lot of appliances on my countertops. I try to keep them cleared off. They are pretty lightweight. This was our older toaster, and maybe it was because it was a 4-slice, but it's a lot heavier for the kids, and so they didn't like pulling it out of the cupboard. But these are pretty lightweight, so they're easier for the kids to get out. But they've got a bagel option, a defrost, a cancel, and then obviously you can adjust how toasty you want your toast. Toasted to perfection. I know I said I don't like a lot of appliances out on the countertop, but this is so cute and dainty that I'm just gonna leave it out because it's just really cute. One thing I've been trying to do is put chia seeds on as much as possible because they are full of omega-3s, antioxidants, fiber, just really good for you. And so I just take some chia seeds like this and sprinkle it on toast, my bagels. So I've got my homemade bagel and banana for breakfast. All right, on busy mornings, the kids usually come find some frozen French toast, pancakes, or waffles. I do not buy Eggos or anything processed in the freezer section. When we make this kind of stuff for a dinner or a breakfast, we make extra, and then we freeze whatever is left over. This was made out of a French bread loaf that I had made, and I am just going to pop it straight into the toaster frozen. And when I push it down, I'm just going to hit the defrost button. While the French toast is cooking up, I will just let you know that I am going to link this down in the description below. This is the Keystone 2-slice toaster. This is made out of stainless steel, and the back part has the tray that pulls out for easy cleaning. Oh, that feels perfect. So soft, not frozen in the middle. Another simple way to increase your protein for the kids and yourself is just adding a layer of peanut butter to toast or pancakes, waffles, French toast instead of just butter. Obviously, if you're not allergic to it. I don't have any more yogurt, but if I had some homemade yogurt, I would just put a little bit on each slice. That would make it really good, but I think that's a nice little breakfast there. For the kids' breakfast this morning, we are doing some yogurt parfaits and English muffins. So we've got some homemade yogurt, chia seeds, homemade granola, a little bit of honey, and then I made these last night, and we are just going to toast them in the toaster and add a little bit of butter and jam. If you use a fork to open these, look at all of those little air pockets to put butter. Do you see all those air pockets in there? You can stick all the yummy butter and jam in there. But if you cut it like this, it closes off all of those little holes so you don't get as many air pockets. The first time I ever remember having English muffins was at my grandma Griffith's house. And I thought they were so yummy.
My mom needs to make more.
I'll put some jam and butter on this.
Holy cow, that's a lot of butter. Doing great, buddy. I made a video making this homemade jam, and a lot of you asked if it was really runny because I did not use pectin. It is a little bit runnier than your typical jam. It's not like super, super runny. It still stays on your toast. You gotta eat it, not just lick it.
They're really good, Mom.
This is me.
Oh, you can see it. You can totally see a difference. So this is the one that I cut instead of using a fork, and it does look different after I've toasted it. Kind of interesting how that works. Oh, that one was on number 6. That's why it's also really toasty. I was like, this is really hard. Okay, who wants this one?
I'll have it.
Thanks. Okay, I just got the kids off to school, and now I'm eating my breakfast, and I'm doing mine a little bit different this morning. So I've got my English muffin, and I just scrambled up an egg, put some ham and Swiss cheese, ooey gooey, protein filled, homemade, a lot better than McDonald's. Hot. All right. Today for breakfast we are doing toast, and this is homemade sourdough sandwich bread, and it is very, very soft. All growing up, this has been one of my favorite breakfasts, just a piece of toast, and that is thick. Does it fit in there? Yep, as long as it fits in the toaster, and that's a thick piece. Now, I only want 1 piece, I don't want 2, but I know when you toast 2 pieces of toast at the same time, or when you toast bread to make toast, it has a more even distribution, and so I'm just going to flip mine halfway through because the side will cook a little bit more. All right, one of my favorite ways of all time to make toast is to add some peanut butter, and I like the Kirkland brand peanut butter because there's no added sugar. I'm going to be dairying today, and I'm using an older banana, even though I would much prefer a fresh banana, but this is all I got. So we are going to just do this and layer banana onto my peanut butter. Not very graceful about that this morning. Drizzle just a little bit of honey. And then go in with my chia seeds again. You want a bite?
No,
You want your own? Okay, try that again.
no.
Do you want a bite of mine?
No.
Okay, try that again. You please want your own toast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Landon got me this knife for, I think, Mother's Day or my birthday, and it is extremely sharp, but it works so good when you're cutting these artisan type of loaves. So I'm just going to cut me a somewhat thick slice of bread here. And when I toast this kind of bread, I always cut it in the middle. So I can just slip it in my toaster like this, and the whole thing gets toasted. While that is toasting, I am going to cut up an avocado. Avocados are extremely healthy for you. There are so many benefits. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. You never know what you're gonna get when you cut inside an avocado, but that is perfection. Got my mashed up avocado. And then I'm going to go in with some of this chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's, and this has such a wonderful flavor. I like to pickle my red onions in apple cider vinegar and a water mixture because it just makes them a little bit softer. They last a really long time. It gives them a good flavor as well. And then I like to keep feta cheese on hand too. Don't knock it until you try it. This is delicious. Do you like it? What are you eating? Avocado?
Yeah.
Is it yummy? Yeah, you give kids good options, they'll eat it. If that's their only option and it's sitting there, they'll eat it. You just gotta introduce those foods to them. It is Friday night, and on Saturday mornings, I don't always want to feel like I have to get out of bed to make breakfast for the kids if I want to sleep in a little bit. And so what we are doing is overnight oats, so that breakfast is ready to go for the kids in the morning. If we've got any early risers in the morning, they can just open the fridge, get breakfast, and it is ready to go. I think I have an entire video on overnight oats. They are so easy and you can do them so many different ways. I made 4 of the same kind. You can do 4 with 1 can of coconut milk, or you can use regular milk. It doesn't matter. I did a little maple syrup, peanut butter. This is a little bit of vanilla extract. I've got some old-fashioned oats. I even did a tablespoon of chia seeds, and the kids like it because I throw in some chocolate chips in there. The kids like to eat it cold, but you can heat it up if you want to as well. And it just softens the oats as it sits in the fridge overnight. And I couldn't find all my other mason jars, so we're just using some regular cups.
It is Sunday morning, meaning Dad is in charge of breakfast. So this morning we just had some leftover baked potatoes that we put with some eggs and bacon, a little bit of cheese. Nutritious, delicious, filling.
This morning for Emma's breakfast, she's doing cottage cheese with mangoes, chia seeds, and honey. The cottage cheese is full of protein, so it will keep her full longer throughout the day. And the mango has fiber, and chia seeds are overall healthy. And she also had a bagel from yesterday. For today's breakfast, I am just pulling stuff out of the fridge that I had. I'm going to do some scrambled eggs. I have black beans, sweet potatoes, and some pickled red beans or red onions that I will add to the top of it. I'm scrambling up my eggs, and I am throwing in some sweet potato fries from dinner last night. I'm also going to heat up some black beans. Turmeric powder has a lot of health benefits, so I'm just going to sprinkle some of this onto my scrambled eggs. The eggs, the black beans, the sweet potatoes, all nutritious food that is very filling and good for you. Is it good? All right, do I eat cereal for breakfast? Do I let my kids eat cereal? I don't buy cereal like I used to. Like, we hardly ever buy it. If we do have it in the house, it's because Landon went grocery shopping and bought it as a treat every once in a great while. If I do get cereal, it's typically like a Frosted Mini Wheaties, something that doesn't have a bunch of artificial coloring in it. And if we do have cereal, I will usually tell my kids that they need to have some kind of a protein shake or some protein to go with it, because having a protein shake or protein with garbage breakfast, your blood sugar will not spike and crash. Your blood sugar will just kind of maintain itself by having that protein in your body as well. For our protein shakes, we have been drinking Health Code for years. We love this stuff. It comes in 2 flavors, the vanilla and the chocolate. And the reason why I like the Health Code brand as far as like a meal replacement is because it has the healthy fats, and the healthy fats are necessary to absorb everything else that you are getting, all of the vitamins and minerals that are inside that protein shake. So this is really, really good stuff. I will link it down below with a discount code, and that is what I am doing for breakfast this morning. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have some fun breakfast ideas, go ahead, comment them down below so we can all get some great ideas to start our day off right.